a Porky Pappardelle with spinach. This is weird. The only reason I'm confused is because I've swapped you around. Normally I've got the camera at that side, and I will have to bring you over to show you the food. But I thought let's start the connection at this side because I seem to have a better connection here. And then I will do the prep, and then we'll do the cooking. So this is what we're doing tonight, guys. This is a HelloFresh recipe. This is how it's going to look, hopefully. If you want any discount for HelloFresh, you can get 20. Well, it's £20, and then you get an extra £3 off for free delivery. So you can get 3 meals for 2 people, only £6.99. But it's a subscription, so every week you'll have to skip the weeks if you don't want them, or obviously cancel if you I wouldn't advise. Well, you just get the box, simple as, get your cheap food, and then if you don't want it, but you must have had HelloFresh before, and also you can't do multiple accounts, so you can't because they know it's based on the address if you're setting up an account. If you want $40 off and you're in the US, there's $40 off for you lovely Americans out there. So it does help Alexis as well, because that's Alexis's link. It's what's called as a referral scheme, like a referral thing. So I show you the meals. If you really want to try that meal, obviously you're learning something new, how to cook that meal. But sometimes it is cheaper to buy it separately, okay, from a supermarket, because that's what we've been doing. I've been doing all the meals that we've done when you get all the food delivered, but then when you don't have the food, you've got to go and buy it. So if you wanted to try that recipe again, it can be a little bit cheap, but it depends on where you live and what sort of food you're making. Okay. Hello, Chris. How are you doing? So thanks for coming in. Should let you know though. So on Saturday, we're doing Haps Grills and Haps Chills. So if you want to grill something or you want to do something cold that can go in the freezer, I'm going to be making a vanilla and banana ice cream cake, okay? And then what I'm going to do is, that'll be the first half of the broadcast, making the cake, because obviously it takes 40 minutes for that to do, to cook. And then if I've got enough time, I probably won't have enough time, do the ice cream, and then what I'll do is decorate it, because I'm still going to put chocolate all over the top. So we might do that later on, in the day when there's another slot, or I might come on the Sunday and do that. But here it's expected to be very hot on Sunday, so me with ice cream probably will need some ice cream on Sunday, but we're going to get to about 30 degrees here on Sunday, so it'll be an interesting watch, trust me, if I do come on the Sunday. You want the 7 o'clock, do you? Oh, fantastic. Well, you can have the 7 o'clock slot, Chris. That's brilliant, because we need more people, obviously. So I'll probably end up coming on the Sunday now and finishing off the cake. I might as well. But I will be doing a grill. I think I'm going to do like an English brunch, which will be like sausages, bacon, maybe some like pork chops or something, I don't know, and then some sweet potato fries, a bit of a salad, that sort of thing. So, because it's getting very warm here, so I just want something. And I might even take you outside and do it. If the weather's really hot on Saturday, I might even do it outside. We shall see. So, hello, Jay. I have seen your comments coming through. So should we get started then? Now, Jay, you wanted the code for the Every Plate, which is Alexis's link, for discount. So that's on the link tree. But I think you've already got it, haven't you? So I sent you it. So, yeah, so you can get Every Plate as well. That's another subscription box service. So can't wait to watch you flipping me. It won't be like a proper barbecue or anything, because I'm only using the George Foreman. I don't know if you can see it. Just there. Where is it? It's over there somewhere. So that's what we're going to be using. So let's make a start then. So for this dish then, what I like to do is show you the ingredients. You get your bag. I'll spin you round so you can see. And fingers crossed the connection's all right. Apologies for the... Usually at this time of the day, you see, we get all the sun coming through the window. So you get a bag with HelloFresh. This is what you get. So we're going to be using... that spinach doesn't look too good, does it? Hopefully it'll be all right. So we've got some spinach. We've got some pappardelle pasta. You got it. Oh, good one. Nice one, Jay. Thank you. Okay, we've got some chopped tomatoes in here with onion and garlic. Okay, we've got some... what's this? Red wine stock, I think. Yeah, red wine... Oh, that's Worcester sauce. Got some Worcester sauce here. iOS has the name feature back, thanks the Lord. No emojis, but I'm thrilled. Did anybody have issues this morning on Hacks by any chance? Now, I've heard on the news there was like this blackout or something with the internet, and like famous, websites like the New York Times and Amazon and all the big websites were temporarily shut down or something. I don't know if it was some attack or whether something to do with the data. Italian herb seasonings we've got in here as well. Just checking this. We should have some cheese, but maybe the cheese. Yeah, I'm just checking. Yeah, Italian seasonings. We've got a red wine stock paste. So that's everything in the bag. Let me just get rid of that cooking. Let me just get the cheese out. I don't remember getting any hard Italian cheese. Let me just check. Should be in here somewhere. Sometimes I think I do remember seeing it. We've got the pork. We've got the pork as well. So there's the pork. Okay, we just found the cheese. Right, it won't be a second, everyone. I've lost my cheese, and I want to use the proper cheese. Seems to have misplaced it. I found it. Oh, I've not. No, I haven't. That's really weird. Do you know when you've... I found it. I think. Yeah, got it. I've got it. There's the cheese. It was right at the back of the fridge. So, okay. I think we're ready to start, everyone. Okay, so what we're going to do then, I might have to bring you over to the other side, and hopefully the connection's all right. So yeah, first thing we're going to do is bring a large saucepan of water to the boil over high heat with half a teaspoon of salt. So I'm going to have to spin you round, everybody. In fact, I'm going to put you up onto the windowsill like I did yesterday. So I'm hoping the connection's going to be okay. So 1 minute, guys. What a mess it is in this kitchen sometimes. So I'll spin you back over here. Okay. They're probably thinking that I'm filming them, but I'm not. I'll just move some of this stuff to one side. Okay. Can you all see me, guys? I've got the cheese. Yeah, I've got the cheese. Right, so what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to bring a large saucepan of water to the boil. So I'm going to be using a normal saucepan, just like this. Let's get this on. Get my pan nice and hot as well, because that's the one thing I always forget to do. So, got some hot boiling water. Get that on the boil. And then what we're going to do then is we're going to heat a drizzle of oil in a large frying pan. So we're going to use this one here. Okay. Can you see the sink? I think last time you could see the sink. Never mind, it's not functioning. Oh, do you mean like the tagging thing? I don't know if it's working or not. Or is it back now? I'm not sure. I don't know if there's been an update or not. So bring a large saucepan of water to the boil. Heat a drizzle of oil in a large frying pan. Then we're going to add the pork. Cook until brown for 2 to 3 minutes. And then sprinkle over some Italian seasonings, Italian herbs, and cook, stirring for another minute. Then we're going to add the pappardelle to the saucepan of boiling water and cook until tender for 10 minutes. Okay? How does that sound, everyone? I don't know how much of the sink you can see. Your eyes are breathtaking today. Oh, thank you, Jay. It's because of the sunlight, that's what it is. And plus, I've been out in the sun, so look. So this is getting nice and hot. Let's put some hot water in here. In fact, I like it to boil, you see. So you see look at my chin, look at my pepper plants. Do you want to see some pepper plants? Look at these. Just while we're waiting for the water, look at these. And they're growing. This is how warm it is here. Are you ready to watch the Euro Cup? I am. I think the first match is on. I think it's on Saturday actually. Wales and I forgot who it is. Wales and somebody or other. Hello Milan. Hello Nazim. Did you like my broadcast this morning when we did the Turkish coffee? Right. So the kettle's boiled. Okay. We're going to put some hot water in here, just like this. Yeah, Chris, I'll write your name down for 7 o'clock, and then I'll most likely. To be honest with you, I was thinking of coming live at 7 o'clock, but that's so late here. Me doing ice cream at midnight wouldn't have been a good idea because I wouldn't have got to bed until 1:30. Okay, so we're just going to let that boil. Okay. This is getting really nice and hot, so we're going to add in the pork. We've got all the ingredients ready. So we're going to pop the pork in. I don't know if you can see this very well. Is it Friday? Yeah, Italy and Turkey. I'll be watching it, yeah. Definitely be watching it. Right, let's get rid of this. So remember to share, guys. You can share the broadcast. You can subscribe if you're new to watching this, watching me cook. I mean, how many meals do you reckon I've cooked now on Haps? Have a guess. How many meals do you think I've cooked? What is a chilled dish? So a chilled dish is anything that you can make that requires to be kept in the fridge or the freezer. So I'm doing an ice cream cake. So what I'm going to do is bake a cake, cut it into thirds, add ice cream, cover it with like cream cheese. I think it's cream cheese or not. They'll plot it. No, double cream. We're going to cover it with double cream, put it in the freezer, and then hours later we're going to pull it out, put loads of chocolate on the top, and then add clotted cream on the top, and then cut into it. And there should be 3 layers of ice cream. You could use different. I'm not sure to use whether different ice cream or just vanilla ice cream. So let's add the pork then to this. In it goes. Okay, it does take a while to heat up. Okay, so let's mash this up. The reason I've got you up there is because when I have the camera at this side, the connection doesn't seem to be very well at the minute. So I've put you up there. So I know you might not be able to see a lot, but at least you can kind of see what I'm doing. So the amount of meat you want is 240 grams. So 240 grams tends to be the standard portion size. So this is, whether it comes to any dish that you use minced meat. And I also should have left the pork out a little bit. It was in the fridge, so I would advise to take it out so it's room temperature, okay? So I'm just mixing this in, just checking it's on. Yes, it is. So I'm just mashing this up. Have you decided what you're cooking, Jay, yet? Have you decided what you're doing? So as I say, I'm going to make an ice cream cake, and then I'm going to do an English brunch, because by the time I come off the broadcast, it will be 2 o'clock. So I'll be ready for something to eat by then. So yeah, I mean, but with anything that you grill, you can eat any time of the day, I think. Breakfast, you could have grills. You could have grill on an evening, grill in the afternoon. I keep thinking, you must think that I'm filming them outside, but I'm not. The camera's on me. So, okay, so just like that. Can you all see that, guys? You can all see it? Your girlfriend must be happy to have a great cook in the house. You could say that, yes. I think any chef in the house is good. Haven't come upon a recipe. Okay. Think of something that you grill, or think of something that you had before and that you really like, or maybe you've not had for a long time. Okay, so let's get back to HelloFresh then. So we're going to we need to add some salt to the water. Now the trick to doing pasta, whether you put in fresh pasta in or pasta that you've got from a bag, the water must be salty. Okay. So the water must be very salty. So it does say just half a teaspoon of salt. I've added a little bit more in than that. We're going to wait until it's boiling, and then we're going to add the pappardelle. So Pappardelle pasta is what we're using. So this bag here, I can't believe it. This has got a shelf life, a best before of 2024. Now, do we all know the difference between best before dates and use by dates? Because a lot of people will see a best before date and think that once it gets to that date, I can't use it. Well, the truth is, yes, you can use it. I would usually advise up to maybe 6 months after a best before date and then get rid of it. But I reckon what they should do is they should put 2 dates on there. So if you've opened it, then obviously you have to use it within, I think, 2 weeks, usually, or 2 weeks. But you'll know by how it smells, how it looks, and obviously if you know you've had it a long time, But most things, if long as they're not being opened, tend to last longer than what they say on the back of it. So I'm going to add the pasta in. This has actually been made in Italy as well. I'll just show you what it looks like, just like that. You'll see. So we're going to pop this into the saucepan. Probably add some more water to this. Drop it all in. Starting to boil. It seems to be all broken up, but I'm going to add some more hot water to this. It won't be a second, everyone. I'll try and read the comments as well as I'm going through. As I'm cooking along. Get some more water on the boil. Okay, the meat's looking nice. Now, for those that have joined the broadcast, I'd like to know, how did you get the notification that I'm live? Did you get it from the message that I sent? Did you get it from a notification on Haps? Or did you get it some other way? Do let me know in the chat. Now, I'm most likely going to have the camera in this position on Saturday, just to make sure everything's running smoothly. So pork mince doesn't take long whatsoever. Let's get rid of them scissors. Have you ever done something English in scones? Nazim, I've made scones so many times on my broadcasts. If you just if you type in scones and type my username, Aidan Leeds, you will see I've probably made them about 4 times. But I used to do them before on Twitter, all the time. Plain scones, I've done fruit scones. Now, do you say scone or do you say scone? Has the audio gone off again, has it? Alex, it happened yesterday, didn't it? There's definitely issues. I can put you in the best place, but if it's gone off again, then I'm not very happy. I'm just breaking up the pork mince. Let me know if the connection's okay and the sound's still okay. So we don't want no pink bits. Now I'm going to do something that I've never done before, and I must make sure I do not I must make sure I don't put any water in the sink. But I'm going to put you in the sink for a change and see what happens. So let's go for the sync broadcast. Hashtag sync broadcast. Don't know if the connection's going to get any worse, but let's lift you up. Oh, it says it's great, is the connection. There we go. What do we think to that, guys? How's that for a connection? Just thought we'd try something a bit different today. Okay, so next thing, I'm going to add some more water to the pasta. Just to cover it over, because it's quite... How's that, guys? Is that okay? Have we gone off again? Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Let me just... Yes, we have Jay in the house. Jay's a very good broadcaster who does his book club. So make sure to follow Jay. Okay, so that's the mince. So what we're going to do then is we're going to add some Italian herbs to the mince. And we're just going to let this stir them for a minute. So we're going to add the Italian herbs. Smells nice. Mix this all together. Oh, it smells really good. What do we think, everyone? Hey, Tessie, how are you doing? I've had to put the tripod in the sink to try and get a good connection. So we're going to do that for 1 minute. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add the Worcester sauce to the pork and allow it to bubble until evaporated. So add the Worcester sauce. And so Worcester sauce is great. It is pronounced Worcester. So Worcester with a U, not an O. Worcester sauce. Let me find my scissors. Oh, the scissors were over here, weren't they? So we're going to add this to the pan. Add our Worcester sauce. Oh. There we go. We're going to mix all this in. You don't want your pan too hot, so it smells really good. But until it's all evaporated. What do we think, guys? Yum, yum, yum. And then what we're going to do is add in the finely chopped tomatoes, red stock paste. So we're going to add the finely chopped tomatoes. This has got onion and garlic in, remember. I'm going to add this in. So let me know where you're watching from in the world, so I know where you're watching me from. Let me know if you've ever made this dish before. It's a perfect dish for when it's hot weather. So we add that in, make sure it's all out. Every drop. Okay, and then we're going to add in the red wine stock pot, or stock paste. Let's add the red wine stock into this. So let me know if you like red wine. I love red wine. I'm a bit tipsy already. Drop that in, mix all that in. Oh, this is smelling really good. Let me know if this is the way you do yours. Mix all that in. And then also we're going to add in some water now. So we want 50 millilitres of water. 50 millilitres of water. So let's add the water in, just like that. And then give that again another mix. And also we're going to add a little bit of sugar for sweetness. Tipsy Tuesday, exactly. Tipsy Tuesday. So let's add a little bit of sugar in. Just a pinch. Just a pinch. Just like that. Perfect. Jamie Oliver, eat your heart out. Let's mix all that in. Okay, so next thing we're going to do, bring to a boil, and then we stir to dissolve. Bring it to the boil and stirring to dissolve the stock pot, and then reduce the heat to medium and simmer rapidly until the sauce is thick and tomatoey for 5 to 6 minutes. I should have put the lid over this pasta because it does cook quicker. And we'll see that, guys. It is a bit like a bolognese. So it's a sauce with tomatoes, garlic, but you're making your own sauce. And it's pork mince. Now, I suppose you could make it with corn mince if you wanted to. Make it more vegan friendly, but yeah, 5 to 6 minutes. It looks perfect. The only thing I'm missing is garlic bread, because I like to have garlic bread with my pasta. It is a very quick sauce, yeah. So really, really quick, but it's very shiny. It smells delightful. And then it says when the sauce is cooked, this is when we're going to stir in the spinach. And we add it a handful at a time and simmer until tender. Then we're going to drain the, as I said, when the pappardelle is cooked, we add oil to stop it from sticking together, because then we're going to add the pappardelle into the dish. Okay. So it's nicely thickening up now. Mix it every couple of minutes. It smells really good. And this is a perfect dish, perfect pan to cook this in. So I've got this small pan there, and I've got a bigger one here. Look, it's even bigger than that. It's like twice the size. But that only one now comes out when I'm making enough for a couple of days. Okay. So has anybody got any questions at all? Whether it's about this dish or any other dish, or about Saturday, do let me know. I might get away with actually having to put any oil in this, because the pasta's cooking nice. It only takes 10 minutes for the pasta. So I might have added it a little bit too early, but it doesn't matter. Pasta's meant to be like that. See? Oh, this smells really good. So Alex says yummy. So does anybody else want to cook on Saturday? Do let me know. There's a 9 p.m. slot available. There's also a 9 a.m. slot. If anyone would like to come on at 9 a.m. and cook something grilled or chilled after me, unless I'll have to stay on for 2 hours. Has it crashed again? Has it? Are we back on now? So I've got a 9 a.m. and a 9 p.m. 9 a.m., 9 p.m. They're the only two slots available. Well, there are earlier ones if you want a 6 a.m. But I think that might be too early for some people. Thanks, Jay. Thank you. I'm very lucky to have these. It does help with the cooking, and it shows you off. It does show you the food that is cooked to the best quality, I suppose, by using that. But obviously, there are other ones you can get as well. Let's turn that down a bit. So we're going to now start to add in the spinach, okay? So let's add in the spinach. So we're going to add the spinach. Okay, this spinach is not the best. It has been in the bag a while. So let's add the spinach in. And this will then wilt down. So I'm not going to add too much in, but just say a handful at a time. And give this a mix. I've done well loading the schedule. I've tried. Well, what I did was I asked everybody who did the one last time whether they wanted the same spot, and that helped a lot, because the people who, hopefully then next time, if you can stick to the same time, that helps me out for the next time. I will also reveal on Saturday what we're doing for July. So if you want to take part in July, that will be awesome as well. So make sure if you're a replay viewer or a viewer that doesn't cook, you'll find out also what we're doing next month, and then I can fit you in. We can do the same again for July. So I hope this spinach is going to be all right. Actually, I think it wilted a little bit. I mean, it wilts in the pan, but I mean, it does have a funny smell to it. Get rid of the rest of that spinach. Should be all right though. I want to ruin the dish. Have a little taste. Should be all right. Okay, so what we're going to do next then, you can add a little bit more water if you want to, if it gets too dry. We're going to get the pappardelle ready. That's had plenty of time. I'm going to have to move you just a second, but if the connection goes off, I'll put you back where it was before. So let me just move you just a second. Get rid of the pappardelle. That's now cooked. Won't be a second, guys. Back up. Get rid of the water in the sink. Sorry, everyone. And now some people like to have their pasta on the plate, and then they put the. Are those candles or lemon curd? Do you mean these? They're just boxes. Now it's times when I'm making this that I think I should have used the other pan to make it a little bit easier. But you just want to get that sauce right through the pasta. Mix it all in. Just like that. Get all that nice sauce, all that goodness on the top. You like how I mix it? You want all that sauce to come through to the pasta. You don't want it all to be in one place. Otherwise you'll go for a bite and last thing we're going to do then is we're going to season with salt and pepper. Oh, look at that, guys. Remember, you can send awards if you want to, if you really like this broadcast.
One second.
Did you all hear that buzzing noise? Thank you, Alexis, for the yummy award. Thanks for coming in. So this is nearly done. Last thing we're going to do then is we're going to add it to our plates. Now I'm going to use my spaghetti spoon that I got a couple of weeks ago. And then we're going to add some. We're going to add then the cheese on the top. So this is a spaghetti spoon that I'm using. So really good. I think Pamper Chef do a spaghetti spoon that you can go and buy. You want all that sauce. If there's no sauce on the pasta, you will find it amongst the pasta. So just a little bit more. So there's our first dish. But what I'm going to do is add some cheese on this in a second. So I'll turn this hob off because this is all cooked. The only thing I'm concerned about is the spinach because I think it might have been off, but I think it will be fine. Okay, so let's grab all this. You get loads. I think that's the great thing about pasta is so. Alexis, what were the options for July's Haps Saturday? Can you remember what I said? I think one of them was chocolate, wasn't it? One of them was chocolate. Oh my god, look at that. Would you like some? Oh my gosh. Yeah, chocolate. Did we say chocolate? I think we should go with chocolate actually, because chocolate can be quite universal. We might get a lot of people coming on because everyone can do chocolate. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. Oops. I can get that out. Right, I'm going to spin you to the other side. 1 second, everyone. 1 second. Trying to do this best as I possibly can. So I'll just move you this way. Right, you're going to just bear with me 1 second. Bring you back down. Sorry for the mess. Get rid of this. Because we're going to put our cheese now on here. So there's the dish. Try and show you in a different way. Okay. Sprinkle all that on the top. Let me just check the connection here. I should have left you where it was. Send the current lineup for grilling and chilling to Haps. Okay, I will do it. I'm just going to do a second one. Okay, and to finish off, I'm just going to spoon the rest of that mincemeat onto the plate just like that. Don't waste any. You can always come back for more if you wanted it. But there we have it, guys. Let me just get rid of this because pasta does go cold quickly. Clean the plate. So there we go. So that is our pasta Porky Pappardelle with spinach. So thank you everybody for watching. Thank you all for the awards that you kindly sent me. And I shall see you on the next broadcast. So thank you everybody, and I'll see you soon.